Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Man with meat cleaver attacks family in horror New York, slashing leaving young girls covered in blood. 4 young girls were slashed with a meat cleaver by their deranged, blood-soaked relative before the horror attack was stopped by cops. Police rushed to a home on 84th Street in Brooklyn, New York, after an 11-year-old victim of the rampage called 911. The young girl made the brave call after locking herself in a room to escape the frenzied attacker. She told cops that her uncle had stabbed her and her siblings, who are aged 8, 11, 13, and 16, at around 10:15 a.m. on Sunday. They have been hospitalized and are all expected to survive despite suffering serious stab wounds, according to Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch. Minutes after the call, 49-year-old Longkian Chen was shot several times by cops after he was spotted holding the bloody weapon. He is believed to be related to the girls, who he was alone with at the time along with one other boy, according to New York police. His exact relationship to the girls is still under investigation. He was rushed to hospital after the incident and is in critical condition, Tisch said. She also praised the 11-year-old girl who was brave enough to escape and alert police. This could have ended very differently, the commissioner said. When cops arrived at the hellish scene, an uninjured boy who had run to the neighbor's house for help opened the door and led them into a vestibule. Tisch said that officers could hear screaming behind an apartment door when they were let in. Cops forced down the locked door before seeing Chen covered in blood and holding a meat cleaver. There was also blood splashed on the walls and the floor. They ordered Chen to drop the weapon several times, but he refused and started to approach the officers. 2 officers fired 7 rounds at him, according to Tisch. The cleaver was recovered along with another bloody knife, found in a separate room. An unnamed neighbor who described the horror said, "I was watching through the window, and the girl covered in blood came out. And then there was another girl. The 2 girls were just covered in blood. I was shaking. I'm still shaking now." Neighbor Humberto Huerta, 23, said, "They brought out a guy on a stretcher, all bloody without a shirt. I don't know who it was, but they shot him twice. They took him out and put him in the ambulance, probably 40 years old." Suk Ma, a local in her 50s, said, "It's shocking. I've been here 30 years and nothing like this ever happened." State Assemblyman Lester Chang, who represents the Brooklyn neighborhood, said one of the victims may have been a babysitter. It is still unclear how Chen is related to each of the children or why he attacked them. The police had never received a report of domestic violence at the home, John Chell, the chief of department, said. But Commissioner Tisch said that, according to family members, Chen had a history of mental illness.